Ibanez floating tremolo systems. They never stay in tune. Restringing is insanely hard. It takes hours to tune those guitars. Reading comments like this makes me sad. Today I show you how easy it can be to change the strings on the Ibanez J.custom bridge. For this video I'm using the Ibanez j.custom R8570z RA. At first you need to open the locking nuts on this saddle. You loosen the screws and then you can put them away. I always use this cheap block to lift up the guitar neck. Next step, I'm pressing down the tremolo a little bit and I open the screws which hold the strings. The good thing about the Ibanez J.custom bridge is that you can take your hands away and the bridge moves backwards like this. So that guarantees the access to the screws all the time. After that, I remove the strings from the mechanics. I play the Ernie super slinky strings and usually I change the strings once per month, so when I have 40 to 60 playing hours on them. Now let's polish this guitar. I don't really like to restring my guitar string by string because if you remove all the strings at the same time you can polish the fretboard very easy. For that I'm using the Adagio Hydrate fingerboard conditioner. So I just do a little bit on my polish cloth and then I'm gliding over all the frets. For the headplate and body I'm using the Dunlop formula number 65. For the restringing I'm using again the Ernie super slinky gauge 9 and this little helpful tool. The string I am beginning with depends on the head plate of the guitar. In this case I restring from the inside to the outside. That means that I am beginning with the E string. First you wanna cut the ball end. You don't need that. Then you put in the string from the top and you close the screw. When you got that, you take the other end and you move it through the whole of the mechanic from the inside to the outside. The string should be like this in the thicker strings and then you wind up the mechanic. Perfect. On the thicker strings you should have 1 or 2 windings should be enough and then you cut the end of the string. And now simply repeat this with the other 5 strings. I prefer to have 1 or 2 windings on the bass strings, and on the higher strings I prefer to have more windings like this. I don't like to tune a lot of hours, and that's not how it is, because here's a little trick. If you wind up the strings, tune them already as far as the bridge is almost flat like this. And because I'm using the same string gauge, it's very easy to tune the guitar now, and it doesn't take a lot of hours. Now here's the important thing. On the back side of the guitar you can adjust the setup of the bridge by moving this wheel over here. Basically, when you bend the bridge, this block moves backward, or it presses against that pole to move it forward. So the optimal position should be when you don't hold the bridge, this block should press against the pole very slightly. Finally, put on the locking nuts again. And tighten them a little bit. Finish! So finally we changed the strings of the Ibanez j.custom guitar. That wasn't really hard. So these comments I read in the beginning of this video are totally bullshit. This system is one of the best floating tremolo system out there. Just as a little bonus tip, this video doesn't work on the normal Ibanez Edge bridge or on a Floyd Rose bridge like this, because you need to have the access to these screws down here. So for these systems you need to block the bridge like this, that you can guarantee access to those screws all the time. If you don't know how to change the string on this guitar, I made a video for you over here. I hope that this video helped you to restring your Ibanez H03 bridge. Give me some support by subscribing my channel and hit the bell to get a notification on a weekly new video.